All right, so happy Sunday, you guys. And after my team Zoom, this is 9 o'clock, but the family call, Mark Pentecost family call starts at 10 o'clock Eastern, and I'm super excited because I don't know if you guys seen his announcement. It's gonna be, I'm like having a little mini heart attack, so I'm pretty excited about that. So let's just dive in. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to everybody. If I didn't say your name, welcome to the team. If you're brand new and this is your first thing that you plugged into, your first Zoom, welcome to everybody. That's super exciting. Okay, so Courtney, hello. I feel like a hot mess.
You're pulling it off awesome. I'd have no
Oh,
idea.
literally, as I was coming down here, Eric's like, I have to throw up. I'm like, oh, I know. I'm like, my alarm just went off. No. Okay, so anyway, but we're working with it. He's got a dad. It's all good. Um, Crazy. All right. So can you just for those of you, because I mean, some of you guys know Courtney, but a lot of you don't because you're so brand new. So can you just introduce yourself, how long you've been in, and tell us about your awesome life and story and all that good stuff?
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I can't believe how many new people we have. So exciting. Welcome to the team if you're new. And I guess, yeah, I should share my story, with so many new faces. So like Kim said, my name is Courtney King. I'm an ambassador diamond with our company. I have been in the company, I've done 6 full years. I'm on my 7th year, which is crazy, 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 crazy. I have literally grown up with this company. So I've transitioned from being a broke college student to getting married and buying my first home to now I'm in a new chapter of my life with a brand new baby. So we had our first little one 3 months ago. So for all the moms on here, you guys know how crazy my life just got from that. It's a totally different world. I'm feeling tired that I didn't even know existed, right?
Yeah.
But they're worth it.
And it doesn't even slow down. They're 5 years old, potty trained, and they're like, I think I have to puke. And I'm like, why is this my life? So, and he never pukes. I hope he's lying. I hope he's joking. But yeah.
He doesn't want to go to school tomorrow. He's being like his mom.
No, for real. I think he doesn't want to go to school tomorrow. I really think he's like, crap. Ugh, so,
is he my child?
What? I know. I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God, please don't, please don't. Yeah, no, I think he's getting nervous because he hasn't had school in 2 weeks. So here we go. But yeah, your story is just so, so for those of you who don't know, Courtney, I mean, I started with Courtney 5 years ago. And so I've grown to be, I mean, Courtney's like a sister to me now. But for those of you who don't know her, I mean, I watched her hustle. And I mean, someone today, Chelsea and a couple other people, they were like, ask her how she's yellow and a really great leader. And I'm like, little do you know, no, she's red as hail. I watched you go. I walked into your business when you were brand new diamond double, and watched you go triple, watched you go prez, watched you go ambassador. And I was like, you are no excuses. I know that you went presidential with buying a house, getting married, and going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not finishing, but yes, and going to school. Yeah. It was like going into summer courses where they were condensed. It was nuts. Crazy.
Yeah. You were so busy. I remember that vividly. I'm like, oh my God, she's literally buying a new house, going to school, and is getting married. So planning a wedding. Whoa, dude. Whoa. So can you just, I remember that very, very, very careful, or very real. It was very real. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey to watch, Kenzie said. So can you tell us how you've made it to ambassador. So for those of you who don't know what that means, yeah, it is inspiring. Ambassador is the top rank in the company, you guys, and she's only 28 because you're a year older than me, right?
I had to think about that for a second, but I'm still 28. I'll be 29 in next weekend.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Okay, I suck at birthdays. Don't hold me to that. So what's crazy then is that you went ambassador when you were 26 because we went triple and ambassador together. So can you tell us just real quick, how do you incorporate, not real quick, take your time if you want to, how do you incorporate this business, because you still are so busy with a brand new baby and all that crazy stuff. So how do you incorporate It Works into your busy, busy lifestyle and still make time for it and time to go to the top?
You guys, I kind of imagine like my life any different than where it's at. And this business fits so beautifully in with your lifestyle. So the fact that I can be with my baby 24/7 and I get to pick when I'm clocking in. And so that means that she is my number one priority, which is the greatest gift I could ever say. I never in a million years imagined myself working from home. I didn't even know that was possible growing up. I always imagined myself working really hard in the corporate world, just like my mom did. And when I found out that it was possible to have best of both worlds, I was like, I'm in. So, when I was introduced to this business 7 years ago, from day one, you guys have heard me talk about, I'm doing this for my future children. Like I wanted what the top income earners were talking about the freedom of being able to be with their families, because when I was growing up, I didn't get to experience that. My mom was 16 when she got pregnant with me, and she had to work her ass off 24/7. And I'm very grateful for that example that she set, but I knew that I'd be able to apply it into a way that was going to create freedom for me. So incorporating this business throughout the day, I know we have a lot of new moms on here. We have a lot of moms in general. And you guys, we balance so many things between taking care of the home. You're the rock of your family, and your children. And if you have a spouse, gosh, sometimes Chaz is in the other room. You probably can hear me. Sometimes they're worse than the kids, right? Like, there's a lot going on. Some of you are going to school. I've experienced that too. So it's just learning how to be very intentional with your time, because it is unbelievable what you are capable of with this business when you get focused. So I am huge on power hours. I spend time on Sundays and Mondays really focusing on what I need to do throughout the week to be able to reach my goals. So I know what my goals are, how many loyal customers and distributors I want to enroll for the month. And then Allison was an awesome influence on me with breaking that down by week. And so in the beginning of the month, I'm trying to focus on distributors, and then throughout the month, gaining the loyal customers. So I set up my posts based on that. And I do a lot of Instagram right now. So when I can incorporate messaging and things like that, I do that around the baby's schedule, which is beautiful.
Yeah. So and I wish that people knew, I just enrolled somebody 2 seconds ago, and she was like, I really hope that I can make this happen and I can make it work. And I'm like, well, you can, but you have to understand that I've been doing this 5 years. You've been doing this for 6 years. It did not come like second nature. I mean, we had to grow and learn and figure out what worked for us, what didn't work for us, what doesn't work, period, and what does work, period. We've had to learn the ins and outs. In fact, I just took a screenshot of a picture. I screenshot it yesterday. I'm going to post it in my team page tomorrow. This was my post 5 years ago. This is horrible. This is my post 5 years ago. No picture, just words. It says, tomorrow, some fellow distributors and I are off to a one team, one mission here in Grand Rapids, starring the famous and amazing Cammy Dempsey. Hold on, let me mute somebody. Oh, hold on. Featuring, why isn't it muting? There we go. Featuring the famous Cammy Dempsey. I literally won't be able to sleep tonight. Want to rap at this awesome rap party? I'll be there ready to rap. Hashtag it works. Okay, I don't know why I put rap party in quotations. That's really what it was. So I don't know why I was like, haha, rap party. Horrible post. And I look at my post and I'm like, man, I've had a lot of growth. So I wish people knew that you can be new and stumble and fall flat on your face. You will figure it out. You will figure out what works for you, how to work it into your daily life, no matter what that looks like. But someone just, I know you're doing a lot of Instagram now, and I love hearing how you do incorporate this into your busy lifestyle, especially with a new baby. But what are some of someone just asked, I'll just ask what the question was. What are some of your most popular grab posts? So I would call that what are some of the most popular posts that make people super interested? How would you describe that?
Okay, so on my stories, which is going to work on Facebook as well, with your stories too. So I do still use both of them, but I'm very different on my Facebook from how I am on my Instagram. As far as getting people's attention on stories on Instagram, I'll first do a video, and it's probably something to do with my life or a boomerang, because with Instagram's algorithm, that's going to get more attention. So that's setting them up to watch that first, and then they're going to watch whatever comes after that. So it's kind of like with Facebook, when you do a personal post that's going to get a lot of attention, then you're going to do an It Works post right after that because you know the exposure is and the engagement's very high. So I do the video, and then I will try and do something personal about, like, I'll make the keto coffee in the morning or something like that. And then I'll say I'll share before and afters next. So then I'll share 2 or 3 before and afters. So then you're getting people excited and intrigued. And then the last one is a call to action. So it's a poll asking if someone wants a 40% off coupon or if they want more information usually. So I'm doing mostly polls because when you ask people to message you, I don't get as much of a response. So, and then that way I'll screenshot it to them, send them a message and say, hey girl, are you interested in more information on our skinny keto coffee?
That's like basically what Katie Bebbington says about her stories. And she's like stupid successful with Instagram. So it must work. She's like, you know, start with like a video, like you said, and then do like some product and business posts, and then do some of your kids and of your lifestyle, and then like keep them watching. Like you want them to keep watching. You want to like drip on them with It Works a little bit. So that's been huge. Stories are huge, whether Facebook or Instagram.
We are people's reality TV now. Like,
yeah,
you guys, I just got a message yesterday that was like 4 paragraphs long from a girl, and she's like, I followed your journey and I love your little family and I think my sister would be perfect for your business. And it's amazing how when you are okay with being yourself, how much you're going to draw people in that would be phenomenal for your business.
Yep. And that's so true. We are people's reality TV now. And like, that's so true. Someone, that very popular girl that said, catch me outside. How about that? She has her own like little Snapchat TV show now. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, that's just a thing, you guys. People are willing to watch little short clips of people doing crazy, weird, awesome things. And it really draws people in. It's crazy. So what are some of your, like Chelsea said, what are some of like a few of your non-negotiables?
Few non-negotiables. Okay. So
just throwing them at you.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I have to take care of myself in some way every day. And that's probably not what you guys were expecting. You're probably expecting like as far as business goes. But with this business, one of the most beautiful things you're going to learn is self-care and growth and personal growth. And it is crucial. So you can't fill other people's cups up. You can't give this business your all unless you're taking care of yourself first. So in some way, whether it's like last week I did a lot. I have a room downstairs where I used to do like my meditations and stuff and journaling. And I got back into that last week and I can't even tell you the difference that it made. So even if you have 5-10 minutes of plugging into a podcast whenever I'm driving, that is absolutely number one non-negotiable. I also do every morning what I'm grateful for. And I know Kim does that too. And then as far as business, I'm always engaging on social media in some way. Even if I'm super busy and it's just a lifestyle post, those are my non-negotiables. Absolutely 110%.
That's, I wasn't expecting you to say that, but I should have known, And that is huge. Like the other week when I did that 1-day juice cleanse, like that was for me just to like keep my mind and body right. Cause I feel like when my mind and body is good, so is my business because everything else just kind of falls into place with that. So like working out, the juice cleanse, that was really cool. Taking my products every morning. I feel like I'm doing me a service and that makes me feel like cleaning your house. Like all of a sudden you feel like you can work better. Yeah.
You already know, but I'm huge into the law of attraction, and the way that you take care of yourself is going to resemble in every post you do, every time you're showing up for this business, whether it's for your team, whether it's for your potential team that's coming in, your future team, you are drawing people in, and your energy of you taking care of yourself is probably the number one thing you could ever do for this business.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's really good. That's so good. And I used to think personal development was a joke. And then I met you and I'm like, I probably shouldn't laugh anymore. Like, I probably shouldn't laugh about it anymore. So, like, some of you do know this, but some of you don't. Courtney was like, I mean, I'm sure I know I've told you a lot of times, but you're like the main reason I started to become a little more positive and a little more like, oh, I guess I should read a book and do some personal growth. And I was never, ever that way, ever. And it changes your life. Like writing in a journal, I'm like, that is so funny. Why would you do that? But now I get it. Now I totally get it. So, I know a lot of my team was wondering, and honestly, I love hearing you talk about this too. So when you get a new distributor started, what is like your first couple of things that you do to make sure that they're actually filling out their steps to success and having that quick payoff so that they stick around and have fun with it?
You're probably not going to expect this either, but I try and build my friendship with them. So that my first, before I send them any call to actions or anything at all, I'm trying to help them feel comfortable, and I'm also trying to figure out what could possibly hold them back. So if they have like a fear with posting, so I am like completely holding their hand, because I've had distributors that were set up for like Diamond, and I was still going to all of their wrap parties for them and doing all the speaking. So I am very nurturing if people need it. And then there's also people, depending on personalities, you can usually tell right in the beginning. We talk about color personalities all the time. You can tell who's going to be able to just kind of go on their own. You can give them some action steps and they're ready. So figuring out their color personality is very important. But regardless, the relationship and the friendship is crucial, because like you were saying, Kim, in the beginning, you have to learn a lot. Like you go to school for 4 years minimum to learn how to do a career. And if you want this business to pay like a career and like a true business and what it's really capable of, you're going to have to go through some ups and downs with learning the business. And just to know that someone is your accountability for that and here for you no matter what, and to encourage you, that changes everything for that person. So the relationship is huge. And then obviously helping them with their first post. So I like to do the attraction post before them doing the announcement. And the goal is getting their first 4 little customers. So like one of my new girls is screenshotting conversations right now for helping on what to say. So, a lot of hand holding in a way, but just helping them, building confidence. Anyone can do this business. You just have to help them realize that.
Yep. Because it is so weird. It's a weird thing. Like when you jump into network marketing, when you jump into It Works period, like just It Works, people don't realize, people have no idea what to do. Like no idea what to do. I love helping my team do their first post, and then send me screenshots of what you're saying, because most people word bomb it or they don't know what to say next, and you can seal the deal so quickly if you actually have the right things to say. So just being there, I always tell my team, don't treat your new distributor like a box or like a fast start bonus. They are way more than that. They actually joined for a reason. Now help them remember that they have a why. So treat their why kind of like your why until they can blossom and be all spread their wings on their own. But it's huge. Like I always tell my team, they're not a box. They're not a fast start bonus. Like actually get them started. Take the time. I would rather sign 5 distributors and spend quality time with them than 15 distributors and be like, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I hope you make it. Like, I hope you make it. I hope you get 2 customers. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands. And that's huge. So you are big on personal development and meditation and stuff like that. So what are some of your favorite podcasts or books that you read in your downtime? Not that you have any of that.
Okay, so podcasts and business coaches are my jam right now. So there is a girl that I am obsessed with right now, and her name's Amanda Francis. She's an online business coach. She sells courses. I've talked to you about her before. And you guys, the girl, she pretty much drove me crazy in the beginning. Like, she just has extremely high energy, and I was like, I don't know if I can listen to her. And then I was like, no, I want to be her. I am so drawn to her, and she's just incredible. So when you guys first start listening, if you aren't sure about her, give her some time, because she's literally changed my life the last couple of months of listening to her. I always love Pam Souter. So if you guys don't know who Pam is, she is the woman that found the wraps and brought them to our CEO, and basically was the reason why we're all here today. And her persona and her knowledge with our industry is, I always like, whenever I get nervous, I'm like, I'm channeling my inner Pam. So, or what would Pam do? So that's my favorite podcast to send to new distributors. And Cami has one as well. So yeah, I'm gonna say I can honestly send you guys a list of podcasts if you would like.
Have you listened to The Strangest, I know you have, The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale or whatever?
Yeah.
I think that's his
Yeah.
name. That
Actually,
was like,
Allison was the one that sent that to me.
oh, Denise was like, you need to listen to this. And I'm like, okay. And
Yep.
it changed my life. Like I listened to it on repeat for like a week, just every night, just for a week, because I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. That's probably the most breathtaking thing I've ever listened to ever for me. That was like,
Yes.
that was amazing. That's my favorite.
Have you read his Chaz?
Chaz, baby. Yeah, go ask him. I love Earl Nightingale, you guys. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize I liked him so much, but I like him so much. Ask questions if you guys have any while we're waiting. Hold on. Oh, I listened to on repeat. His name is Earl Nightingale, and it's called The Strangest Secret. I thought it was going to be The Secret. I thought it was going to be The Secret, like on Blast. Sorry, I'm talking to everybody else now, but like I thought it was going to be The Secret. It's not at all. I was like, oh, it's completely like this whole time I thought it was The Secret in a different version, and it was. I think it was so much cooler because it's so awesome. But anyway, what did Chaz say?
Okay, so I have a call of action for you guys to do. So this is how we know that you're listening to us. No.
Yeah.
So Google Acres of Diamonds by Earl Nightingale.
Oh.
And read it tonight. And after you read it, just on your status, write Acres of Diamonds and then tag Kim and I.
Ooh, good one.
And it's really good.
Yeah, it's also on YouTube. Is it like a 10-minute, 48-second video that we could do, or should we read?
So I've only read it. I didn't know that there was a video, but maybe it's him just reading it, so you could do that one too. But
okay.
It's very, very good.
Okay, so it must be a short read if it's okay, cool. Then it's probably the same. Because I'm gonna do that because I love listening because I have ADD. So like if I can listen and rewind and actually soak it in, yeah. She said it's called Earl Nightingale's Acres of Diamonds. I'm gonna post it in my.
Isn't that name perfect for us?
Yeah, Acres of Diamonds. Yeah, no joke. So like, I can't wait to listen to that now. I want to like get off and listen to that. I'm obsessed with Earl Nightingale now. Like now I'm upset. Yeah, thank you, Angela. I'm obsessed with him because his video, The Strangest Secret, for real changed my life. Like it changed my whole life. And this was only a month ago when Denise was like, oh yeah, go home and listen to it. I'm like, okay, I hope it's good. I mean, it has to be. If you say it's good, then it has to be good. But I went home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to listen to this every day. That, and I love putting, I forget, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind or whatever. I always forget titles, but Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, I think, the audiobook, I love listening to that in my car every single day. Like I will just, when my kids aren't in the back seats, just talking, I will turn that on and just listen to that. But yeah, that's really cool. So what are you most excited for? I know that like conference was incredible because they announced the new compensation, the whole charting system and the $3,000 guarantee. So like, can you just talk about why, I don't know if you can, like why this is it? And yeah, okay, you can. Cool.
Absolutely. Oh yes. My God. Yes. Okay, like, you won't be able to shut me up. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so first of all, I'm like, I can go on different levels. So I'll kind of address for new distributors. You guys are in the right place at the right time. I've been with this company for 7 years. When I found this company, there was something about it, and I knew it was my ticket. And that's why I've worked so hard in this company, because I knew I could make a full career out of it. That is unheard of in our industry. Our industry makes more millionaires than any other industry, but to find what we have our hands on is you're breathing rare air, as Mark always says. So don't take that lightly and run with it, because right now we are experiencing an insane momentum. So momentum is something like when we first had our body wraps go viral, that was incredible. and you guys are getting to experience momentum like that. I'm so excited about the new products and how they keep bringing us not only new, but products that people come to you for. Like, how many of you guys were blown away by TFX? It's just unreal. Like, that changed our business to be able to have claims back it up, and so they know what they're doing. You're in great hands. I just saw someone wrote, oh, Eric Thomas. Yes. Yeah, that's my jam too. I have something to say about that video later. And then as far as the comp plan, so now it's simplified. And even when we're explaining Ruby, so Ruby is one of my favorite levels in our company. And a lot of you guys are working towards Ruby right now. And I really think once you go Ruby, you get to see the bigger picture of what is possible with this business, because then you start dreaming bigger. Then you're like, wow, I'm making an extra $500 average a month. I wonder if I can make 1,000, 2,000. And that starts to become life-changing money for people, especially as an extra income. So when you're talking with your potentials, you can say that you can explain Ruby easier, and all of our bonuses that are available, wherever you guys are. I don't care if you just started today, that $10,000 bonus is 110% possible for you. So when I was introduced to the company, there was a $10,000 bonus, and that's what set me off and what motivated me and got me so excited to be running with this business. So here's my red coming out. So just run with it. Have so much fun. Like, this is your time to shine. And I loved it because I got to finally prove to myself what I was capable of. You know, I was at a point where I was in college. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I felt like I had failed at everything, or quit when things got hard. And when I found this, I was like, you know what? Like, why not? Why not just go for it? And I'll tell you what, in 1 year from now, you guys could be in wherever you want to be, but your life could be completely different if you give it your all.
Yep. And when I was at conference, I no, I've never been a part of anything else. Kind of like you, Courtney, I started when I was 22. So like, I grew up, I feel like I've kind of like grown in this business, and starting at such a young age. So I always tell people, they're like, have you ever done anything else? Like, did you, I don't get asked that often, but when people ask me, have you done anything else besides It Works? I'm like, no, because that wasn't God's plan. Thank God that wasn't God's plan, because I could not, literally could not. That's not even me just saying that. Like, couldn't imagine being with anybody but It Works. I didn't join direct sales, if we can call, like, I didn't join network marketing because I was like, I think I want to join network marketing. I just saw I never wanted to do that. I saw a girl making $2,000 a month on stage, and I was like, screw it. I hate my life. I hate what I'm currently living in. And so I'm going to give this a go. And I remember seeing them on stage, and they were just real, normal people. And that has carried into still, like, at conference, I wish I could explain to you guys. When Mark and Cindy and just Pam and Mike and like just the top people were up there, you don't feel like they don't care. You don't feel like they don't know you. You don't feel like they don't actually, I don't know, it's different. And when they're talking, you sincerely feel that you feel like they're just in your living room talking to you, telling you, we are doing this. Not like you guys are doing this. We are all doing this. And, you know, watching, I don't know, you had to be there, but people that, you know, you had to be there. It was really awesome. And I know this happens every conference. They make you feel that way. And then when he had his dad come out, like, that was the best, dude. I was like, we truly, this company is like a family. I mean, his dad is like, I don't know, high 70s, I don't know, 80s maybe. Like, he is an older man, and he came out and was flossing and was being funny to introduce his son. And I just thought, wow, how proud is he of his kid? Like, his kid is in his 60s, but he is so proud of his kid, and he's doing that in front of all of us. Like, this isn't like a suit and tie, everybody, you know, it's so formal. It's so, is that the word, formal? It's so just chill. No, formal is when you dress up. It's so chill. It's such a chill environment. And I feel like this is truly where we belong. And with the products and the TFX, like, I've never had so many people reach out to me and say, okay, like, what is this magic pill? Literally, people are calling it a magic pill. And I'm like, I don't know, but you better get your hands on it right now because it's like running out. So
That's all you have to say, and people are like, I'm on it.
for real. I'm like, girl, you know what? For real, like all I can say is it's running out and you need to get yours now. And they're like, okay. So yeah, they do. Kenzie said they keep up with the trends, and that's so freaking true. Like they keep up with everything. And I feel like we get to talk about these products that not only work, but they look good too. Like they just look good. Like just the way that they put our defining gel in a bottle, our TFX in a bottle. It doesn't look like other people's stuff. So
they know what they're doing.
They do. Their whole corporate team knows what they're doing.
Social media look good.
Yes. They make us look damn sexy. Yeah. So Angela said you're yellow primarily. I mean, you're red primarily, aren't you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you are.
Over the years, probably have changed, but I run red deep for sure.
Yeah, she is red deep. So I'll ask the question anyway. She said, "Me too. What would be your advice?" Because she is some yellow, yes. What would be your advice for other yellows to help them get out of your own way, so to speak, and to challenge yourself to be more red, other colors that you continue? Basically, how do you grow in this business while thinking, fear? Fear holds so many people back, and fear is a freaking liar. So how would you answer that?
So it's definitely a mindset shift. So when I think about someone that I'm working with that's a yellow, they're probably very nervous to be posting and nervous what other people think. Angela, let me know if that's kind of what you're referring to, as far as you're talking about with fear. But you have to kind of switch the way you're looking at it. And you're yellow, so you care about people. So if you're not willing to open your mouth and share this business, then there's a lot of people that need you. People need you. People need this business. People need our products. People are waiting for this business opportunity. There are some people that go to bed crying every night because they are so ready for their situation to be different. And you have that ticket to change someone's life. And I can't even begin to describe the feeling of someone saying, because of you, my life has changed. And that's what you have to really keep in your forefront of your mind. And also developing your why really big. I know you're getting ready to have your first little one. Everything changes. Everything. Zella came into this world very different than I thought. And she really opened my eyes to, I can't even, it was crazy.
Yep. Yep, I know. I know. You're gonna make me tear up. Yeah. Did you want to say anything else? Sorry, or was that a pause?
I'm not gonna do that.
I know. I was like, could she get through it? I know, and she did. She did come to this world a lot different than you planned. And it's when you realize that in a moment life can be so freaking different. So just go after it. You might as well go after it now, because tomorrow, I was at church today, and I was at church today, and the sermon was about how, sorry if this is heavy, you guys, but the sermon was about, listen, we all die one day. How are you going to be remembered? I sure as hell, I almost said the F word, am not going to be remembered as that bitch who didn't go after her goals and her dreams. I never want someone to be like Kim Kane. I mean, she went to work every day. I mean, she did that 9 to 5 really great, I guess. I mean, she barely saw her kids, but she worked hard. No, for goodness sakes. When I pass away, I want my funeral to be colorful. I want people to be like, dude, she was awesome. She was so awesome. She went after it. She did the things. She loved her kids. She loved God. She was energetic. How do you want to be remembered? It was so powerful for me at church today. I'm like, no joke. Thank God I found this business, because if I hadn't, I would literally just be that girl that worked at a factory, never saw her kids, and hated her life and complained all the time and didn't think anything could ever change. And so I know that's deep. I know that's heavy and that's kind of random, but how do you want to be remembered? So get over what people think. Who gives a shit? They ain't nobody. I literally wish I could say that to people and it would just soak in, but sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. But who cares what people think? I know someone, and I'll let Courtney talk again, but you're going to know who I'm talking about on the Zoom, but I'm not going to say names. So someone recently, a friend of mine, just had someone join her team, and then within the same breath, someone told that girl you're not going to do good at this. So why are you even, no, you're not going to, what are you doing? Why are you doing? And she went from excited to back in her shell in 2 seconds. And I'm like, how sad is it that people let people determine where they're going and their life? And like, that is so sad. You deserve greatness. You deserve all the greatness. So, would you mind, sorry, I'm reading the comments now. Would you mind, telling people, because people are like, what are you talking about, color personalities? So would you want to like real briefly go over each color?
Yep, I want to piggyback off of what you just released.
Yeah.
Really, so one of the questions that you said that the team was asking about was, how do you incorporate this with a newborn? Mm-hmm. And so I was very excited to be with Zella, and it's such an exciting time of life. But this business has become something for me too. Mm-hmm. Like I get to show myself what I'm capable of. It's the vehicle that allows me to dream. And there's so many things that this business brings other than just the financial aspect of it, which has been obviously an incredible blessing. But it's something that you can do and your entire family is going to benefit from. Your children are watching everything that you're doing. And to get to see mom happy and running for goals and excited, and the community we get to surround ourselves with, every piece of that puzzle is affecting your entire family, your future family if you don't have little ones. Just overall, it's powerful, so powerful. So the world needs you to share it, is basically what I wanted to say. And as far as color personalities go, so every person has a dominant color, essentially, that goes with their personality. So there's 4 main groups, and they're all a different color. So the first one we'll say is red, because that's what I am. I think Kim has red in her too. But so you can have a little bit of all of the colors, you guys. Really, in this business, to be successful, you need to be a chameleon. You have to have a little bit of all of it. Mostly, except for I have like 0 green. So what red is, and there's pros to each color and there's cons to each color. So if you know the good and the bad, you can work not only on yourself, but with your team as well. So red is very driven and motivated and goal oriented. So they're probably the typical, like, you tell me what to do and I'm going to go do it and not think twice about it. So once you know those colors, you can also, know their needs, basically. Yellow is very loving and nurturing. Usually you guys really like people and just are super passionate about helping the world, and soft-spoken and very sweet. Greens, very detail-oriented. Greens and I do not get along. No, just kidding. Actually, they're my best friend because I have no detail orientation at all in me. So you guys saved me. So I'd like to know the details. They're the person that like is a potential, and they're like, I need to look at the ingredients. Will you send me the comp plan? They want to know how, they want 7 years worth of information. So you just send them the comp plan and tell them, let me know when you're ready to sign up. And then blues, that's what Kim is. They like the party. They like to have fun. They're the people that are not shy. They like to get up and speak and be the center of attention. And they're the people you want to be around because you know you're going to have fun.
That was all of them, wasn't it? Okay, I was like, she has one more. No, you don't. So, yeah, you know what's crazy? So funny. My mom met a guy. He's like 80. I think he was like 80. She met a woman in Florida last conference, and my mom needed a ride from the airport. And this woman, it was God, literally goes, "You look lost. Do you need something?" And she took her to our hotel and dropped her off, but first bought her dinner and hung out with her, and it was so cool. Oh, she was so cool. So this year we went to conference, and of course, you know my mom, she's a yellow. And she was like, "Hey, are you in Florida? We should meet up for lunch. You know, we should blah, blah, blah." So yeah, so like we went and met this couple for lunch before, me and Destiny and my mom. And this guy, yes, Destiny. Okay, this 80-year-old man sold IBM computers like Pam Souter back in the day.
Oh, no way.
Yep. So he was asking us so many questions, right? So I'm like, oh my God, he's green. And I'm like, oh, he is so green. Like, he was asking detailed questions. And then he said, I thought this was really cool. And no, this does not apply to everybody, but I thought this was really cool because he doesn't know about our color personalities. It just, yeah. So he goes, yeah, I sold IBM computers, which is, you guys, Pam Sauter was very successful with IBM computers. He said, I wasn't very successful because I was super annoying. I was that guy that needed to know all the details. So it really held me back. And I'm like, you did not just say that. Like, you just said you're green. And he was like, but he let it hold him back. He's like, I was so fearful of needing to know all the things before I took off. So I never took off. And I'm like, wow, like that's so crazy that you just said that. You just called yourself a green without knowing it. And he was so sweet.
And he's 80 years old and has that regret.
Yeah.
Like, what?
He did. He was like, wow, you guys are doing really great. You guys are doing really great. And Destiny was telling him the comp plan and trying, and it was so cool. And he was like, this is really great. Well, good luck. And I'm like, yeah. So he was a student. He was awesome. But yeah, I love the color personalities because it helps you to get, you know, because I'm so blue, you guys. I am so loud and obnoxious, and I will tell you like it is, and I have fun. And so when I enroll a yellow, I'm like, crap. Okay, Kim, it's time to tone it down or they're going to leave. They're going to walk out and they're never going to talk to you again because you're crazy. So it is cool to get to know your team on a level that might not be like you. So yeah, and then does anybody else, there is a color test that I'm sure Courtney has, maybe I have a link to, but I have a link.
Oh, I have a link.
I have one that I could post. Chelsea, maybe, do you want to?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's in my group. There it is. Hey, Angela, there you go. Look at her. Angela got it too. Thank you. But yeah, so that you guys can click that little link there and take your color personality test, and it's actually really helpful. But yeah, so does anybody have any last minute questions? Or Courtney, do you want to just end with like, let's kill it in February? I feel like it's so
absolutely. I'm so excited for you guys, whether you've been in for 5 years like Kim, or you just started today and decided to hop on with us crazy people. Have so much fun with this business. I know it can be overwhelming and it can be confusing at times because you're like, I really want to do this, but I don't know how. The best thing that you can ever do is to smile and enjoy this opportunity to its fullest. And there's so many beautiful things that are going to come from it. And as far as with this month, I mean, so we are only 1 week in, which is crazy. Crazy. Can you guys believe what's happened in 1 week from conference? No. Like, what? Can you guys imagine a year from now? So you guys have to do the call of action of reading or listening to the video. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think of that. You feel free to even message me and let me know what you think. And I hope that you guys got to take away something from this Zoom tonight. And we're so proud of everything you're doing and looking forward to what's come for this year.
Yes. Like, I can't believe what's happened in just the past week. Like, it's just insane. And so I hope that you guys, what?
Crazy. This has been our crazy. So last month was our craziest January in 7 years.
Yep.
So if that tells you anything. So we have our team call, or our corporate call at 10, and something else is going to be announced. So
I can't even believe it. They did so much at conference. I'm like, what else are you going to do for us? I remember when once a year, you know, when we first joined, once a year they would launch like BOGO wraps and people went crazy. Now it's like every month they're like, oh, and this and that and new products and this. And I'm like, what is even happening? Yes, like, we are spoiled, you guys. And so, yes, do her call to action. I'm so excited to listen to that because I love Earl now. And all the white girls can't even, Kenzie said. That was good. That was good. That was so good. And then last thing, yes, do her call to action and, you know, tag us in it. Like she said, I think that would be so cool. And write down your goals for the week. So Chaz was the first person to ever tell me, like, break down your goals for the week. And I was like, good idea. So I've done that ever since. I sit down on Sundays. I figure out what I need, what we're going to do. So y'all, handle your business. It is go time. I cannot believe what we've already done in February. My mind is blown. And now with this new charting, I'm like pooping my pants over it still. So please, y'all, get to work because it's fun work. And if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. So, okay, yes, Destiny said green light. Mark said green light. Yes, green light. We give y'all the green light. So love you, Courtney, so much.
Thanks for having me, guys. Have a wonderful night.
Yes, have a good night, everybody. See you on the family call on Mark Pentecost Facebook page in 10 minutes. Bye, guys.